What's going on, guys? Thanks for coming to my YouTube channel. If you would not mind, please like, comment, subscribe, share, all the above. Also, if there's any other songs or artists you want me to check out and react to in the future, just let me know in the comment section. Today we got a brand new song. Well, it's about a week old, but it's brand new for me. It is Samson, aka The Real Samson, and it is titled Immigration. Ooh, this is going to be very controversial, which is my favorite type of music. Political music is my favorite, and Samson leads the way. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it.
We are a nation of immigrants. We're also a nation of laws. Undocumented workers broke our immigration laws, and I believe that they must be held accountable, especially those who may be dangerous. That's why over the past 6 years, deportations of criminals are up 80%. And that's why we're going to keep focusing enforcement resources on actual threats to our security.
Isn't that just effing hilarious that the Democrats call Trump racist for how he's deporting the people, and Obama literally did that exact same thing using the exact same rhetoric, like to a T. And also, Obama was the deporter in chief who deported over, I believe it was 2 million illegals. Trump's not even close to being to that, and the Democrats are crying all day, every day. Yet when it was Obama, crickets. Let's see what Samson has to say.
If you're illegal, we don't fucking want you here.
Facts.
I don't care if you're brown or if you got blonde hair. I don't care what color you are, it's all the same. If you're as white as Elon or dark as Cobby Lane, you're illegal. And if you don't, get the fuck out. Rules keep our lives civilized, otherwise we bug out. If we don't vet citizens at the entrances, and it's a recipe for disaster. We can't just let anyone in, that's crazy. They ain't just grabbing random people. They ain't just driving around and packing vans with Latinos. This ain't a haphazard attack on the Latin scene.
I love that he brought that up, that they're not just out just grabbing random people. Like if you were to talk to these white liberals, these indoctrinated, just brain dead liberal women who watch CNN, MSDNC, or these just woke Karens in general that vote Democrat, they would tell you they are they are grabbing minority voters off the street and just shipping them overseas or just putting them in prison. And it's far from that. Like, it's just laughable at this point. Sure, mistakes are made, but I would rather very few mistakes being made and us kicking all of these illegals out of our country than no mistakes made while you have an open border letting 50 plus million illegals in while kids are getting trafficked and raped at all-time record high. So forgive me if I don't care about the few little mistakes which they fix. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, there we go.
Tracking down on those who came through a passage that was illegal. I don't see the issue, and most Mexicans don't either. It's always the younger crowd that's acting so eager. So fuck the kids, ask the parents what they see. If they're immigrants, I almost guarantee they disagree. See, there's no one more proud in this country than those who came to it and did it the legal way and made dough and attained the shit. Then they turned around.
I love that he said that. The older people, the older generation that came here the legal way, who came to this country wanting a better life, who went through the process of taking the test, waiting their turn in line, and then now they live here legally. I bet they hate that millions upon millions under the last administration just cheated, went to the front of the line. And not only did that, these illegals who made themselves legal by the legal way, by waiting and being patient and taking the test, yeah, their taxes are being spent on these criminals coming across, getting free everything. So what a bigger FU to the people who worked with the system fairly and by the law compared to the people who didn't by the law and just got free everything out of it.
No one more proud in this country than those who came to it and did it the legal way and made dough and attained the shit. Then they turn around and see this protest nonsense. All these posters for folks who didn't go through the process. My father-in-law came to this country with nothing, no money to his name, turned nothing to something. And when he sees these videos of all the sudden destruction, he looks me in the eyes and tells me that he's fucking disgusted. You'll never see him in that crowd. It's just a bunch of kids holding up fuck ICE signs, but they don't know what they did. They don't even know who the hell was detained. And if you asked them, I bet they couldn't even tell you their names. Is fucking insane. There's no sense to be.
Yeah, these people are either illegals or just dumb in the head, just stupid people who have no sense of clue of what is truly happening in our country and just how overran we are by these criminals and these people who came the illegal way. I always say, if you were for illegals to stay, let them in your house and see how long keep that same energy.
No thought whatsoever, no direction or path. If you're protesting being sent back to your country, then why the fuck would you be holding up the Mexican flag? Explain it to me, cause really it doesn't make any sense to me. Who's the enemy? Your movement perplexes me. That's like breaking out of prison and going straight to the street and holding up a picket sign for the penitentiary. You know, I always been a firm believer in statistics. I always thought the numbers that you see are realistic, but I don't know. After the riots in LA, I think the unemployment rate is way higher than they say. Look at you fucks. Good heavens, Pete's sake, y'all been out in these streets now for several weeks, man. Y'all just doing it to do it. You don't even care that much. You ain't doing it for the cause. You just there to tear shit up. And what the fuck's with all the white people up in the mix? My people always gotta have something to fix. Did you ever think for one split second they don't want you there and you're just getting in the way of what they're trying to accomplish here? Don't worry, you don't have to face it alone. If there's a racial issue, we'll make it our own. You think screaming at the cops at the top of your lungs is gonna make them have a change of heart and drop all their guns? Like a scrawny little long-haired bony fucking white dude is gonna say some profound shit to an ICE agent and it's gonna make him change his mind about his occupation. Like, you know what? You're right, this is racist.
I'll get you a job.
Soy boy, low testosterone right here.
You a job. I could get you a good paying job. I could get you a good paying job. Guns don't belong here. Put the gun down. I'll get you a job. You're fucking hired.
Low
Jeez,
testosterone,
man.
nose.
Look, I ain't heartless. I know that there's a lot of anger and pain this causes. There's a lot of people that did no harm at all. But you gotta understand, dog, the law is the law. And breaking it with good intentions doesn't make it right. You ain't exempt from the consequences. You gotta pay the price. You should have thought twice before you did what you shouldn't. But I'm willing to bet that you knew the risk and you took it. And that's the problem. Why you came here in the first place. The fear of getting caught wasn't as worse as your birthplace. Just food for thought. Instead of trying to elude the law, maybe you should all be trying to solve the root cause. Why is it our duty to adjust our immigration? We ain't the ones to blame for the function of your nation. Instead of coming here and telling us we need to change about you try to start a movement in the country that you came from. I know what you're gonna say, that's a hard sell. Corruption in the government and plus the cartel, those are big issues, something we need to sift and get through. And I'd be more than happy if we help fix it with you, but not like this. Not by taking down our borders, but by giving you what you need so you can salvage yours. Military support and economic assistance to go to war with the forces that's threatening y'all's existence. It wouldn't be that hard for us to chisel off a piece. Look up a chart, dog. I mean, we've almost given y'all the least. So fuck it. We're already stuck in debt with trillions. So what's it gonna hurt to spend
Also, in regards to these illegals, it was, I think, exposed today in, like, I believe it's the state of Oregon and California. These people, these illegals that aren't even here legally to begin with, are getting 6 months free stay. Any houses. And a lot of these states, these liberal states, don't even run backgrounds. They aren't even required to have good credit. While tax-paying citizens like myself are required to have good credit to qualify for anything in today's society. It's a big FU to every voter's face.
couple extra billion. Shit in my eyes, helping our neighbors is critical. I'd rather give you residuals than Ukraine and Israel. We've given them hundreds of billions of dollars each, and you know how much we've given y'all? 3. I ain't saying that you need it or to beg us for it. I'm just saying that we spend a lot and we could lend support. I'm all for helping out the country to the south of us, but politicians never put their money where their mouth is. They always say they care, but they never give a fuck. They just put a band-aid on the cut, but never stitch it up. Even if you make it here, it doesn't change the fact that the rest of your nation remains in chains and trapped. The Mexicans I talk to love their country deeply, even though growing up in that bitch wasn't easy. They're grateful for the opportunity that we provide, but they remember where they came from and they'd love to see it thrive. So while you're protesting, put that on your piece of paper. You want the U.S. to help you make your country safer. But until then, if you're illegal, you can leave here. You don't want them there, and we don't want them here either.
Tell me what he was wrong in anything that guy said. Samson, if you see this, put out more music. Love your shit. You and Tom McDonald. No one's better than you two right now. You guys are at the top. Keep it going with the good message. Have a blessed day. Let me know if there's any other songs or artists you want me to react to in the future. Peace.